Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, everybody. How we all doing? We are back again with Soma. Sorry for cutting things a bit short the other night. I don't know if you could tell, but towards the end of that, my brain was getting a bit frazzled. And I figured, like, I might as well just, like, come off and do another stream tomorrow. I had a busy day, so I was getting to the point where I was just like, ugh. I'm, like, exhausted kind of mentally. So I want to take in all this lore that we're probably going to get in this station, so fresh, new day, try and take us all in, and try not to get too scared. Anyway, right, before I go on, you might not have noticed yet, I know that we're not finished Soma quite yet, but I figured it would be kind of handy if I set up the vote for the next game. So if you haven't been over at my community tab on my channel, if you go there just now, the most recent post is in link to the vote for the next game, and explains everything there, but basically it's like a ranked thing, so you rank which game you would more like to see next. And that way I can, if I know which game's going to be next, I can go ahead and do some preparations for that ahead of time to make sure I jump onto the next game quicker. It's just kind of easier for me. So that's there, and that's about it. And just a warning, I may get called away suddenly during the stream. There's a lot going on at home just now. I may get called away any moment, so just bear that in mind. There might be just random breaks where I have to disappear, but we shall be here for a while. Let's see if we can get through this. So, have a look over. Hey Jordan, welcome to the stream. Starline, you hope Alien Isolation wins. I'm sort of 6 or half a dozen about it. You might not know this, but I did Alien Isolation as videos years and years, many years ago now. Because as I've said, I've done this for like nearly a decade on and off. But I don't think those videos are visible just now. I think they're like unlisted. You can get a link to them, but I didn't get through it because it scared me too much. I just stopped. I stopped playing it because it was just too scary and I wasn't making any progress. So I'm sort of like, that game has sort of became like my Moby Dick, my thing I need to conquer, but I'm also scared about. I think I build up the Alien in my head because I'm such a big fan of that franchise. So Alien Isolation was winning when you voted. Okay, good. I think in my head I build it up so much because I'm such a fan of that series. So I think I build it up in my mate. I think I was just on normal and I was struggling with it. So yeah, no, I didn't even know there was a nightmare mode. But yeah, I was struggling with it on normal. So mainly because of cowardice. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So the furthest I got in Alien Isolation was I got to the medical bay. I think it was a medical bay. It was basically the area where you first run into the alien with it actually moving around, because there's like a few points where you do see the alien kind of where it's like fighting other people, but I think it's like the first area where it's just you and the alien walking around and you have to hide from it. Fun story, I think this video actually is up in the channel. I did do a little bit of Alien Isolation in VR for Halloween for a lot of fun. Using like a mod, and that is to this day probably the scariest experience of my entire life. You can probably tell by watching the video. I don't know if that one's still up. I think it is. Yeah, no, it should be up. You should be able to find it. But yeah, Alien Isolation in VR is the one thing that doesn't come across until you go in VR is like how actually massive the alien is. It's pretty big. That's one of the things that that's interesting about VR is like, you can really see the scale of things in comparison to yourself, is one of the things, like when everything has depth like that. But anyway, what were we doing? We were in Tau, finally, after escaping Mr. Noodle Face. We did touch all the bodies in here, not in a weird way. If you were watching the game, you do understand the context of that. I am feeling kind of shitty. And my vision's blurry, which does annoy me, so I could touch this. But since I just arrived here, I kind of want to just, I don't know, be a bit careful with what, random shit I'm touching, other than the dead bodies, of course. And I'm just going to just leave that for later. Infirmary is one choice, because I think there's a bunch of places we can go here, but it's all ladders. We have the dive room, which is down. Dispatch... I don't know. Something about that is no bueno. Maybe because there's not a ladder I can escape on. Not that in the ladder's escape at all, but... it feels like an escape. I feel like going the way that I'm not allowed to go. Okay, fine. It's alright then. Alright, well that decision is being made for me. Why couldn't they just like... why make me climb a ladder to figure that out? Why not just like make this the locked door? Wasting my goddamn time. Starline, that is a fantastic point. Yes, the infirmary can only be reached by oh, I forgot about you. Can only be reached by ladder, you know, in case somebody's like got a wounded leg or something, or for some whatever reason cannot climb a bloody ladder. They just lower them down with a rope. Alright, what about the dive room? Oh! We're allowed dive room. Okay, we're allowed to go somewhere. That's it. Shit! Game is really trying to spook me right now. It's doing its best. Why am I hearing my heartbeat? Am I just a bit spooked? Wait, my heart's going? Anyway, I don't know how this works. The mishy-mashy of robo and body. I suppose I'm probably utilizing it a little bit, maybe. I'm hearing a dripping. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to think. Yeah, no, I'm trying to look at the logistics of this. If someone had a broken leg, I do not know how. Tell you what, if there is a head office, maybe who I have to complain to is that noodle face guy back there, but I do not know how to file a complaint to him without him, I don't know, slapping me about a bit. That must be a horrible, like, HR to have. Like, whenever you go to visit them for an issue, they just start, like, punching you and slapping you about. Ideally, I do not want to have my next workplace have an HR like that. That would not be fun. Yeah, no, I was wondering about the dripping. Ah, perfect. I think I should probably leave then, I guess. Oopsie poopsie. Wait. Can I still open? Probably not. Okay, well, whoop. Oh! I can open. Okay. Great. Waiting for cargo. The sounds like breathing and heart pumping is all in Simon's head. He would go insane otherwise. Oh, yeah, of course, because the brain is kind of like filling in gaps to try and allow... well, the brain... his mind is sort of like putting all this stuff in to stop you going insane. I think it's similar to the thing I mentioned where, like, if you try to look at your nose, you realize your nose is there. But if you're not paying attention to your nose, you can't really see your nose all the time. Your brain kind of blocks it out. And in the same way, your brain can kind of add stuff and just whatever it needs to do to keep, you know, feeling comfortable. Waiting for cargo. Can I attach cargo? Oh, I need to go find the Ark. So the Ark is here then, presumably. ID Ark 001. Payload. Config. User feature. Okay, so yeah. Oh, I get you. We need to get the Ark. So the Ark's here somewhere. I'm sure it's gonna be easy enough to get. No problems. So what was the other place we could go? Dispatch, right? Stop it. Work area. Wait, was I in here? No, but there's a red light there, so that's a no. Storage. Don't think it'd be anything there. That's remotely locked. So presumably... what's this? Ah, yes. What the f... wait, was I in this room yet? I don't know if I was in this room yet. I was in a room where there was some dudes moving about. I don't know if I was in this room. Okay. Comforting. My spidey senses are telling me this is a no bueno room. I mean, I would be inclined to agree. I'm also very curious. Yeah, I know you're here. Shut the fuck up. Okay, so... What's this thing's deal? Hello? Oh my god, what is this? What are you? You seem dangerous. Oh my goodness. Hello? Can't touch you. Doesn't look like there's anything here, anyway. It's like a cocoon or something. God damn. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna listen to my spidey senses for once. Ah, yes, that was the room I was in, so we don't need to do that. So close all those. Bathroom? Where was that in the bathroom? One big question has eluded me. Do I need to poo? Or is that kind of been sorted already at some point in the past? I don't know. Probably not, that's probably not this game's priority to let us know how that would work, so I mean I'm just gonna let the mind ponder about that one. Right, it dispatches where that was the door I was looking for, was dispatch. I think Jesus, my god, the fucking spooky bastard keeps making noises. Alright. Okay. This is interesting. You know what, just for comfort's sake. A sealed room. Yeah, it did look like there was a head on the other end of that cocoon, so I mean, I don't know. WoW is clearly just experimenting with whatever the hell it's doing. Mate! No! I closed the door for a reason. Right, this chair's staying right there. That'll stop him. There we go. Right, leave that door closed, sir. I'm busy. What's this? January 12th, minor structural damage, radio knocked out. Communications recovered. Cross-site radio failing. Urgent fix needed. Okay. Walls check, Dan and Holland. System of bi-weekly visits, established communications until Lumar's back at 100%. Evacuation of Tau ordered. We're all leaving Omicron. Swarmed by monsters and no radio. We're fucked. Yeah, I see that. What we got here? Transmissions. Hello. Okay. Hello, hello, Theta. How's things? Yeah, you could have at least knocked. I think the problem was that I didn't push the chair hard enough against the door. You can't open it now. Are any of these not offline? I want to phone somebody and ask them if they've got a life insurance plan. Apparently I'm getting in that business now, you know. How funny would that be if it was like the end of the world and you just randomly got a phone call and it's telemarketer, those fuckers. If some fucker was gonna survive the apocalypse, sorry, it'd be those goddamn fucking telemarketers, bastards. Or is that the right words? Ah, people that phone you to try and sell shit, you know, those assholes. Yeah, a lot of outgoing from Herbert. Funnily enough, that is me. Kind of. You guys know what I mean. Door locks. There we go. Oh. Jonah Ross. Well, we can go to the infirmary now, so that's probably our next destination. Phi. Access tunnels? No feedback. Wait, is that not where... No. Okay. Phi proper. Launch site. Site fully operational. Okay. Omega. The space gun. Ooh. Cool. Right, infirmary is our next destination. Right, I've got a chair and I'm not afraid to use it. There we go, just chair lead the way. Go. It's why is this chair heavy? It should be light. It should be able to like toss it across the room with one hand. I'm a robot, goddammit. Sort of, not really. Infirmary, right? I hope Ghost Boy doesn't keep spooking me this whole time, because it's getting, frankly, a bit annoying. Oh yeah, that would be weird, yeah. Well, if the other Simon was... Oh, if I'd left the other Simon alive in Omicron, I just gave him a call and went, "Alright mate, sorry, I locked you in that room." Bad news, I'm version 3.0 of you. You've just been binned. I'm sorry. That would be kind of harsh. Oh! Now this is not what I was expecting. Are you... You're
different.
You too. I've been...
Why me?
What? I have been very accustomed to, well, things that are not human, which is very strange to say, but if you'd been with me in this whole journey, you would understand.
Used to have one just like it.
Who the... Wait, who...
Are you human?
Sarah Lindwall.
Oh, hey.
Payload technician at your service.
What?
Rare sight, am I right?
Yes.
I say so. You're the first normal living human I've seen.
There's not many left down here. Most of them are up on the plateau.
About that.
You mean at Omicron?
Yeah.
There's no one alive at Omicron.
You've been there?
I've been all over. The power plant at Uppsala.
I'm a traveler.
The ruins of Lambda. The abandoned Delta, Theta.
You've been to Theta?
There's not a lot left of Pathos 2.
And, I'm the only living person you've met? You mean I'm the last living human on the planet?
Well, that could be a long conversation, depending on your...
Who are you again?
what you think is life.
Stationed out?
Nowhere. I used to work in a bookshop in Toronto.
God.
Long story.
Then what the hell are you doing here?
Oh, you know.
Why would you? How do you know about that?
I've heard it's the last hope for mankind.
Damn right it is. Now what do you want with it?
Take it to the Gun at Phi. Launch it into space.
That was the plan, all right.
Yeah.
I've been guarding it ever since we brought it back to Tau.
Oh.
Just couldn't bring myself to let go. To tell you the truth.
There's a disable button over
I
there.
don't have the strength. for it.
Just gotta pay attention to that.
And I certainly don't have the time to wait for the next sentient thing shuffling through here. Go ahead. Take it.
Thank you.
Okay.
Can I get you anything? Do anything for you?
Would you like a cola? Or a...
You could kill me.
Good one.
If I knew you'd come, I would clean this place up a little bit.
Oh, you're very polite. Thank you. I know I'm a robot,
you
but I do
came
like
by.
things to be clean.
Good to get this over with.
Sorry, I'll give you a hand here. Look, right? Done. There we go. This place is
Still can't believe
perfect.
I'm the last one.
Oh, wait.
It's crazy.
There we go. Well, we don't know that for sure. You're just the last one that I've seen. Might be more. Also, you know, such and such, you know, what is the nature of life? Technically, also was partly human, sort of, kind of, you know, I mean. Do you mind if I look at your pictures? That's nice. It's like woods. Yeah. Don't mind me, just looking at your things. I'm gonna see if there's anything else to clean. Oh, wow, this is... Right, it's like you're fighting a losing battle with these dishes. I'll just... Oh, fuck. Sorry. I think it's better just put everything in the bin and then just figure it out later on, eh? Okay, it doesn't fit in the bin. Okay, you know what, I'll just... Does this door close? Right, is this how you clean? You just hide all your rubbish in a cupboard and then you say, I'll deal with it later. Got anything else you need to, like, any more rubbish here? Ah, yeah, here we go. See, look, this is how you clean. This is a perfect... This is how teenagers clean. Oh, I can sit. Comfy bed. If I slept. Right, well, I can sit. Okay. Yeah, these shelves are, like, okay. That's not your cupboard, by the way. I don't think you'll be needing the bathroom anytime soon. Right, I'll just... There we go. Get a good clean. What's this? Yeah. Alright, okay, I'll stop fucking about and cleaning. Let's...
Be my guest. I got no secrets worth keeping.
Well, okay. I mean, I'll have a look. I'm just a nosy bastard. Leave me alone. Infirmary? Okay, I can't do that. Hello, hello. I mean, it's ringing. Got like a voicemail I can listen to, maybe. Okay, I don't know if I can be bothered sitting through all of those. Whoa! Oh, hey! Well, that's handy. Was that... Wait. Was that you? Ah, thank you. That probably wasn't you. Right, photos. Oh. This must be some of the crew. No names attached, though. If I... Oh. That one's a bit busted. Recent documents. Restore files. Okay, yeah, let's restore them. Let's have a look. You really need to look after this computer. I don't think all your files getting corrupted. Jesus. Emergency food. Thorough look at what common chemicals and compounds found at Pathos 2 could keep you alive in emergency situations. A manual on how to keep unconscious or comatized colleagues fed through... Oh, so this is how she's kept herself alive. That's... Oh, she's doing it through the intravenous drip. Okay. Post-construction alterations. Methods on how to make room for additional payload after the casing has been constructed and left Delta. Catherine Chu. Wait, methods on how to make room for additional payload. What, other than the Ark or just for the Ark? After the casing has been constructed and left Delta. Anyway, this is the Ark? Jesus, okay. This thing's fucking big.
Leave me like this.
Okay. I mean, you've done such a good job, it would be hard to, like... Wait, Ark status. Day... paused. Okay. Alright. I'll, okay, I'm sorry. Sort of quest at the very least.
Would you stay with me, please?
Yeah, okay, I'll have a seat.
It won't be long now. Just... Please, just stay.
Yeah, I'm a nice robot. I'm a nice guy.
What a crazy thing this was. Life.
No shit.
At least I won't have to turn 30. Hooray!
Yay! Don't rub it in, please.
Wish I could have died at home with my friends. Have you ever been to Greenland? It's very beautiful.
That sounds like a nice place to go.
Well, at least when you get out of the city. Nanook is busy, and
Nanook
yes,
is...
there's like 12 million people trying to get around, but it's a great place.
Alright, I'll make sure after this is all done to just like hike my way out there.
It was a great place. Before the comet ended it all.
No, you don't get my hopes up and everything. Jesus, fuck.
You know what? I prefer it this way.
Okay.
I liked Pathos. Liked my colleagues. Ian, Nick, Jasper, even Catherine.
Well, that's good. There's nothing worse than working somewhere where you don't like anyone.
People thought she was weird because she was quiet, but she was cool.
That's nice.
Simon, you still there?
Well, yeah, sorry, I was just thinking about
Don't
Greenland.
let them die, okay? Send them out there. To the stars.
Okie doke, I will do. Don't worry, I'm gonna load them into this space gun that I'm very excited to see. Are you dead yet? I don't mean to rush you, but... Alright, goodbye, Sarah. Salute. I can't really salute because I'm holding this. I spiritually salute you now. They have to do the whole, like... Oh, wait.
Black box is inactive. Probably found a way to switch it off.
Oh, okay. I thought I was going to do the hand thing where you just kind of like close their eyes. Very cinematic and cool thing, you know, the thing you see in the movies. Alright. See you later, thank you. Oh, that was easy. So, this was... Oh, we opened another office, didn't we? Should I have opened the other office? Someone gave me the code. Alright,
No way
well...
I can climb a ladder while carrying the ark like this.
What the fuck am I meant to do? Do I have to... Is there like a... Ah, wait, is it this? Hold on. Can I just put this down a second? Am I just gonna jump? That's gonna hurt my legs. I seen this thing here. I thought maybe, oh, it's like a lift or something. Ah, yes, yes. Here we go. Yeah. So we should send it to the dive room, probably. Cool. Right. Down you go. Down you go. Oh yeah. Oh, I probably need to push the button. I see. Push the button at where I'm going. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Right. Is my friend gonna spook me again? I'm not ready for it, so... Ah, God. Okay, just be gentle with me, please. Right, we opened a door down here, didn't we? And I am stricken with a severe case of curiosity. Ooh. I am very curious who actually gave me the code here, though. Tell you what, though, this room does not have a dead body in it. It does have a chair, though, and I know what I need to do with that. Just fucking... Yeah, there we go. Hold on. We can wedge it. Wedge it. Wedge it. Some shoes there as well. There you go. Nothing can assault my fortress. Wait. Fortress. Actually, I'll just keep adding to the fortress as I'm looking around. That's probably a good idea. There we go. Yeah, there's the boots. There we go. Nothing can get me now. Safety! Okay. Interesting. That looks like the structure gel thing, but I don't know if it's the case or whatever. Ooh. Oh, cool. You can go over there. Ooh. What's this? Beep boop. Journal. Okay. Let's have a read of this. I was hoping to see Omicron today. The evacuation ordered by the people at Theta was a gift, an excuse to leave Alpha and abandon the WoW. As the storm cleared, we were swarmed by monsters that the WoW had facilitated. We were ambushed and forced back towards Tau. Glasser, GavSki, Coetzi, and I survived. Oclair is in the infirmary, but it doesn't look good. So, they've mentioned the Alpha, the secret Alpha place already. I think that maybe Alpha is where WoW came from. They were just where it was made, and they were just kind of fucking about with stuff, and then, uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Owen Wilson word has arrived. Coetzi made a run. Is it Coetzi? Coetzi made a run for it to check observation for anything resembling food. Going outside is beyond dangerous. We have learned this. It's like going to buy cigarettes in a hurricane. A hurricane full of monsters. Correction. She came back and she had some crumbs with her. We all knew it was empty. I think she just wanted a chance to die without carrying the responsibility of taking it herself. People from the plateau showed up. It was a group of engineers from Theta telling us that they wanted to use the Omega space gun to launch something called the Ark. It's an artificial world that carries brain scans made from people working at Pathos 2. The idea is silly, but endearing. We all agreed to do a scan so we could take part in this afterlife. So they already had the Omega space gun before, you know, they had the Ark. My question is, what were they using the Omega space gun? Were they just shooting shit into space for the shits and giggles? I don't know, that's why I'd make a space gun. Or to fight something, I guess. Just, to shoot it at something. Some of the engineers returned from Phi. Oh, unless they were like transporting stuff to space stations, maybe, very quickly. Yeah, you could. That'd be a kind of fun way to like imagine if you had like a base on the moon, and then you just shot like cargo to it, and like there was like a giant net that caught it at the moon. This is all very, very good science. Hurricane full of monsters or a sharknado. It was more like a squidnado, but then also like an angler-nado. And those other little shits that kept biting at my fucking heels as I was running around. Ah, yes, yeah, okay, I remember. Ah, now that you say that, I remember, yeah, it was the space gun was used to shoot deep space probes, yeah. Satellites without risking it with combustion. That makes sense, yes. I kind of like the idea of just shooting boxes into a net on the moon, but I mean, it could have still been used for that. In my own headcanon, that's also happening. They were all in a very foul mood. So, hold on, oh wait, I should start from the start. Some of the engineers returned from Phi. Apparently, they postponed the Ark launch. They were all in a very foul mood and difficult to get any straight answers from. Except for one very important thing. They all wished to remain at Tau to figure this Ark business out, but they had scheduled for the climber to pick them up tomorrow. Someone would need to catch that climber to alert Omicron what was happening. Luckily, Glasser and I were able to take on this mission. I will finally be able to get to warn Dal and Sarang about the critical situation at Site Alpha. Ooh.
The pattern has stopped evolving. The WoW has managed to find balance. I convinced SSE Volchek to turn
in the Force?
External control systems, making the WoW our de facto caretaker.
Oh.
So far, it's exceeding expectations.
Okay.
Since the comet crashed a few days ago, January 12th, the WoW has dropped to a low energy state. It hasn't abandoned its duties. It's keeping climate and life support going, but it's been simplifying the pattern, redefining its protocol.
So the WoW was something they created, obviously, and it was after the impact that it started getting a, well, not initially, but it got a bit funky, probably. Something about that. Oh, hey, welcome. Yes, this is my first time playing it, so we're just kind of going through all the interesting lore in this area.
The WoW has started to grow physically. It's not just the core chamber. All around,
that is
structure gel bursting through the pipes and
that's a big answer to give.
I don't know what WoW could possibly stand to gain from this, but I assume it is intentional.
Okay.
The heart of WoW has claimed such a large part of the core chamber that there can no longer be any question to its heightened awareness. Not only does its expansion suggest an unexpected understanding of space, but also its own physical manifestation within the world.
Okay.
The WoW is reaching out to every machine, every life form, to manipulate, to control. It's trying to help save its creators from all this, just like the protocol demands. But really, what is good enough? Where is the line drawn for what is human and what is not? Would walking corpses do? Would a group of machines thinking they're human be acceptable? We can't trust a machine to know, to understand what it means to be. We have to terminate the WoW project. It can be done. I just need to get some help from Omicron.
Okay, yeah, so kind of ironic that it was kind of set up to just help preserve life, and it is still tech. I mean, clearly the meteor, I think that the meteor landed on Earth, it hit WoW directly on the head, gave it a bit of a concussion, a bit of brain damage, and now its concept of preserving life is a bit twisted. That's weird, though. Are you telling me it's an AI gone horribly wrong? Ah! You could have seen this coming. This is a very unique version of that, though. I like the whole idea of it. It's like trying to preserve life, though. I think that's the really interesting thing about this kind of version of it. Oh, we've seen... Wait, is this the WoW? Wait, is this the actual center of the WoW? Like the brain? Because there was drawings that looked very similar to this. In the other place, in Omicron, in that weird office. The heart of Alpha. This must be like the center. Also, that kind of looks like the jellyfish we seen earlier. Okay, weird. Are we gonna get to see the heart? That would be very interesting. Ooh, playing cards. Okay. What's this? Ah, I see. The WoW is evolving slowly. Proof of that is that it began with the humans, scans, and just robots. And its latest attempt was creating Simon 2. It's slowly learning. Yeah, it's causing a lot of suffering. It does kind of beg the question, like, at some point, okay, like, pretty morbid thought here, but, like, if it had enough iterations of what it's doing, which would be a lot of iterations of walking corpses and horrific bullshit, could it eventually achieve, like, well, some form of humanity again? Like, rebuild eventually? But obviously, to get that, it would have to go through an awful lot of crap, to put it mildly. Finish the game. Yeah, you finished the game a long time ago and forgot a lot of the details. I tend to forget a lot of details, but I've got a lot of people here with me that have been very good at keeping me on track and reminding me about stuff, because I'm very good at... Actually, I'm very good at missing details and forgetting details, so, and bad at connecting dots as well, but so far I've really loved the story. I've found it's quite an old game now that I think about it, so I'm actually just really surprised this flew under my radar. Not a lot of people, I feel like, talked about it that much. But I don't know if that was because at the time it came out, I get the impression at the time it came out, there was people excited because it was like, oh, the guys from Amnesia made something. But I feel like there was also a lot of burnout on that kind of genre of game at the time, because it was like so many people were doing that online, and still are. I don't know, that's just me spitballing, but from my experience, not really a lot of people really talked about Soma, so it kind of like flew totally under my radar. Left its own devices, it's very probable that the WoW could bring back all Pathos members and better robot bodies. Just a theory, though. Yeah, I think I would not be surprised, given infinite time, it probably would eventually recreate everything, but by that point, the amount of suffering and chaos it would make, and yeah, I can see that, yeah, because Amnesia is a lot more just pure, like, monster, scary, chasing you, blah, blah, blah. Hi, Matthew, welcome to the stream. What a lore talking about Soma just now. From my perspective, around that time, I think I was also a little burned out in the whole Amnesia thing. Played a couple myself, but I couldn't really enjoy it, because I was still younger, and I was also very scared at playing games, so I watched a lot of horror games more. That's one thing a lot of people don't mention, because a lot of people who I talk to are like, why the hell do people just like watch people playing games? And for me, I watched a lot of people playing horror games because when I was younger, I was very scared to play them, and I had trouble playing them, and I would always pause and I wouldn't really experience it properly. But I enjoyed the genre, I just was a bit too flighty and scared. But then I could watch other people playing it, and usually the people would be quite funny, and I could also experience kind of the horror side. I don't know, maybe you guys have got an opinion on it, but that's kind of how I get into it. That's a big one. Marketing, like, you don't market a game right, and also timing of game releases is a big thing. I remember one of the things that really, to this day, annoys the shit out of me. I don't know if anyone ever played Titanfall, but the sequel got released, and it is the sequel. Titanfall 2 is a fantastic game, and it had the worst release window ever. Titanfall 1 was kind of like a very, Titanfall 1 was a very, like, it wasn't niche. I mean, a lot of people knew about it, but more people were playing, like, Battlefield and Call of Duty at the time. But it did do well. The sequel was fantastic. Titanfall 2 is amazing. And EA, or whoever, at the time, decided to release that game in between a new Battlefield game and a Call of Duty game, like, right next to them. So it didn't sell well, and it did really bad, and no one played it until way later. And then everyone realized, holy shit, Titanfall's really good, but they are on Apex Legends now. Like, that is a genuinely fantastic game, but it did horribly. It didn't sell well at all because it got released between two of the biggest shooters ever at the time. So, marketing and timing could make a world of difference. I don't like playing any game alone. Being together with someone while playing is, like, just a lot better. I agree. I tend to prefer playing games with people. I play a lot of games solo, mostly just because I don't have a lot of people who can play games from my friend group. A lot of people are busy and working, but I've really enjoyed doing my Phasmophobia videos. They're not the best Phasmo videos ever, but I enjoy making them because it's just an excuse to play with my friend, and we have a lot of fun playing those. So anyway, random tangents. I think the thing I like about my Phasmo videos, especially what the recent recordings we've done, is that I like seeing the growth, because most of the Phasmo videos I see online right now, it's all like speedruns and pro strats and people playing on the hardest difficulty. Ours started off with us just not knowing what we're doing and having really funny scenarios where we're just sucking, which were really funny, to some of our recent recordings where we're doing the really hard difficulties and actually doing quite well. The difference is, like, mental. Just, like, how much better we've got at it is really cool to see. I can't wait till they're all out and people can actually see that progress of us going from, like, complete idiots not knowing how to play that game to just, like, doing quite well. Some of the stuff we've done is pretty impressive, so the challenges and stuff, but yeah, that's another one. That's something I also kind of like as well, Midnight. I get very curious to see how other people approach certain scenarios and choices, and how people, like, rationalize their choices, especially when it's like a moral choice. I find that really interesting to see how other people's brains work and their, like, justifications and stuff. It's always very interesting to see. Yeah, well, I'm currently in the dark. It's not middle of the night because there's other people in this house, so if I was in the middle of the night, I would be screaming and waking people up. But I can't play horror games now, like, without the lights out. It's gotta be in the mood, you know? Right, well, speaking of in the mood, let's go for a deep dive with the Ark, which is this way. With our friend who's somewhere. The ghost. I don't know what else to call them. A ghost. Probably a ghost. Yeah, I'm with you there, Neo. It's something that's really prevalent now, and, like, it's fine, but I don't know, I come from a generation, like, I'm 31 now, so, like, I'm making myself sound old, but when I was playing games, right, the way you figured out how to play games was just on your own, like bashing your head against the wall if you had to figure out puzzles or how to do certain things. Or there was, like, magazines you could read that were really fun. Or, like, literally you would just speak to your friends who also had the game and you'd be like, what did you do? How did you get past this bit? And then they'd be like, well, I did this. And it's like, oh, okay, yeah, cool. And it was kind of like a talking point with your friends. Now it's like a game will release, and, like, on week 1, someone releases a video on YouTube going, here's the best way to farm XP 10 million levels in, like, like 2 hours. It's like, oh shit, okay. Like, all the metas that are already out and the whole thing is explained, and it's just like, okay. Because a whole process with game design that I think is really interesting, and Mega Man was one of those games back in the day that was really good. I never played a lot of them, but I played the later ones, because I remember playing one at my friend's house when it was my cousin's house on his console before I owned my own one. and they have really good tutorials the way they're done, but the process of getting someone to learn a game is like an art in itself. Like how to really well visually and like intuitively and subtly like teach a player as they play without it being like just a wall of text. Right. The one thing I really liked is the game guides as well. One of the things I was a big fan of with the magazines, you got magazines that would come with demo discs. I love demo discs because basically, so you would get a magazine and then it would come with a disc, and the disc would have like, say, like, I can't remember exactly, it was like 6 to 8 games on it, like game demos, and that's how you would play demos. So you'd buy the magazine, you'd read about some games, you'd plug the disc in. Sometimes I wouldn't even read the magazine, I would just want the demo disc, and then there'd be 8 to 6 games there you could play, and then you could figure out from there what games to buy. And then I would go down to the game store, and they would usually have the big pre-owned section where there was loads of games. Since everything was physical, there was loads of games, and they usually had like a pre-owned section, and it was like 2 for 3 or like 4 games for 3 or something. It was like a multi-buy deal. You could go in there, and when I got my PS2, which is the first console I owned, it was really late into the actual lifespan of the PS2, so there was tons of cheap games. So I went like wild on my pocket money, I remember. Anyway, nostalgia aside, that was one flicker of a tangent, pardon my language. I'd say sorry, YouTube, but I'm not monetized, so I can say whatever the fuck I want. Sorry. You know, if at some point in the future, very, very unlikely, but if at some point in the future I ever have to monetize this channel, I highly doubt it'll happen. But there's gonna be a small part of me that's gonna be super disappointed. Oh, I can't say all my favorite words. I don't think that would happen though. There's a certain kind of what's the word, like, you see, well, it's like, it's an extreme amount of content you got to put out to like actually get monetized now. Like, people are bowing out now. People are burning out the amount of content you have to put out. I just kind of do this as a kind of fun side hobby really every now and then, so. Anyway, let's lay off the tangents just now. Do I need to configure anything? No. It's attached, so... $20 kilograms for the remnants of humanity. God damn, that is true. That's a good noise, right? So when you say unable to... Is that a big deal? Unable to equalize pressure. Okay. Oh. Is that helping? I don't know. This thing's waterproof, right? Okay. Better find out. Whoa. Okay, right, let's oh, arc. Okay, follow arc. Let's crouch under it. Are we on the way? I feel like we're on the way. Okay. Give my road. Alright, just keep going. There's a red light up ahead of us. I'm just not sure if I should be worried about it. Yeah, the space gun, yeah, is fully on. You figure most of the things they have here are waterproof to some extent. That would be smart. That would be a hell of an oversight. Just, you make this thing and then it's like, oh shit, it's not waterproof, fuck. Someone would definitely at the very least be getting sacked for that. Oh hey, wait, it's pissing off. No, too fast. I feel like I need to keep an eye on that. No, that's way too fast, way too fast. Presuming the space gun... presuming you could survive the fall of being shot to work, I don't know. Yes, I mean... Oh. Feet. Hello? Who dis?
What the hell is wrong with this place?
It's nothing to worry about. Just the warden flexing his muscles.
The warden? You mean WoW?
Oh.
Down here he has many names. Warden, the Alpha.
The Alpha, yeah.
Site Alpha? I thought that was made up.
Made up. Then someone should really fire Johan Ross. Tell him there's no reason to walk these tunnels no more.
Oh.
This section is gonna collapse.
You should try spending some time in the abyss, sweetheart. You know when shit's for real.
Catherine, move up. Come with me.
Oh, Catherine.
Okay.
Hey, wait for me!
Okay, so they lost someone along the way.
Careful with the arc.
Take it easy, it's not going to...
Oh.
Oh. For a moment I thought it was going to collapse.
It did. I really hope I don't say something like that before I die. I really hope this isn't going to collapses. Okay. Do I jump over or do I move stuff? It has collapsed, so do I need to find a different way? There's a light over here. Whoa! Well, what are you so fucking interested in the arc for, then? Wait. You're WoW related, right? Oh, I think I know where this is going. Maybe the WoW wants to hitch a ride, eh? Into space. I don't think you're welcome, Mr. WoW Ghosts. I don't know, man. Okay, yeah, this is nice. Oh, look at this place. Oh, this is delightful. Nothing spooky down here. What the hell? What is this? I want to touch it, but maybe I shouldn't. You know what? Note to self. Let's stop touching stuff. It's probably not the most fantastic idea. I'm still limping. I forget this. Maybe I should have healed myself a little. Oh! Oh yeah, shrimp! Oh, is this like the thing I mentioned on the last stream, where like there's these like vents, like these thermal vents, and then like life like survives just around it. Shrimp! Cool. Told you. I'm not just a pretty face. Or, well, I don't really have a face, I'm a robot. I mean, I kind of have a face. I have a... what was it called again? What was the thing that I stuck in... Was that the Ocutorch? Was that what that was? The thing I stuck in the top that's kind of my eyes? What I'm looking through just now, anyway. Ooh, those lighting up... That lights up there are spooky. Is that the gun? I wonder if that's a gun. It's kind of angled the same way where the lights are going. Yeah, that thing. Yeah, it's my head, I guess. Oh, you're there. Sorry, I was looking for you. Site Alpha. Oh! But wait. There's another way to go, though. There's lights over there. Is that space gun? Oh, well, yeah, I mean, there's kind of a no-brainer here. I mean, curiosity and all. Oh, actually, wait. Okay, right. So this is actually a pretty good place. I'm going to go for my break. As usual, 10-15 minutes, I'm going to go for my break. Oh, button. I can't push button. When I return from the break, curiosity of Alpha. Yeah, he has followed me here. He is a bit of a creep. I do not know how to restraining order a ghost, but I'll go research that in the meantime whilst I have my break. So I shall be back in about 10-15 minutes. I suggest we all get a drink, stretch our legs, and we'll be back in about 10-15 minutes. Catch you guys in a second. Hello, I've returned. Oh. Right. Oh, sorry. Give everyone a minute to return if you're here. Oh. We're going to be venturing into alpha. Right. As I just went to, oh god, as I was leaving, I was just thinking back to, I was speaking earlier about the YouTube stuff, and I'm worried that it came across a bit unappreciative. It was I really explained myself very well, but because I am very appreciative. The fact I have like people here at all, and the fact that I have like subscribers at all is like immensely awesome and humbling. I just wanted to clarify because I'm really worried that the stuff I said earlier came across really unappreciative, which is not the case. Like it's so awesome to have people here. I've been doing this a long time, and it's mostly just kind of something I treat as a hobby. Originally, the way I started doing this was kind of a lot of I tend to be a very quite yeah, no, it's just I'm just worried the way because so like my channel's kind of just like in real life I have a lot of trouble. I hold a lot back, and I'm very worried about putting my actual personality out, whereas this was kind of an outlet for what I was learning in university, and I just kind of enjoyed it for a long time. So it's just kind of just a place where I could just unleash fully unadulterated myself. So I actually have people vibing with it, enjoying it it makes me feel very good, is what I'll say, and I'll leave it there. But the reason I say that I've been here a long time, and I understand a lot of the way YouTube works and the way it's going. And the reason I don't think I'm going to make it is because of the way YouTube's kind of in a weird state where there is ways, the ways you become big and the ways you turn it into a job. And a lot of people who are new to this and don't really realize it, a lot of the ways, people have figured out the way to do this, and there is a way to it, there's a skill to it, and there's a way to do it. And a lot of that revolves around, I mean, most of the advice is basically revolves around kind of homogenizing your content to match what works well, what psychologically gets people's attention. And it's sort of like, the best way I would explain it is like, see if you're playing a game and you pick like an armor set you like, you think that looks cool, you like this weapon because of the way it works, your character looks exactly the way you think it should, and it looks cool, and then someone comes over and says, you're going to have a lot of trouble playing this game because that's not the meta gear, you need to wear this armor piece because that's the meta, that's how you win. It's yeah, so basically, to be successful, there's a level of, I don't know if it's the right word, but I think it's homogenization. You like the way you do your thumbnails has to be very similar because it's got to hit that certain way. And I think the best way to describe it would be like, you're not doing the meta, so you're not gonna, you know. But for me, it's just like, no, I like the armor set, I like the weapon, I like what I do, I enjoy it. So you would have to take a lot of the fun out. I think I'm explaining that right. The way I see it is that game analogy is probably the best way I would describe it, is that to succeed, you have to be doing the meta, but to be doing the meta, you're doing the same thing basically everyone else does because it works. But you lose all of your identity doing that, I think. Exactly, yeah, all those things you're saying there, exactly. So, and the things I would have to do, I know the things I would have to do to my channel to make it successful. I just don't want to do those because then it wouldn't be my channel. Not to say there isn't stuff that I do that isn't derivative, but that's mostly just because there's certain stuff I do and certain people I'm inspired by, that I like. I guess, I don't know, the intro and stuff. Originally, I used to be 20-minute episodes because that was like the way Game Grumps did it, because I used to watch them a lot. Like, I'll see things I like and go, that's cool. What if I could do my own version of it? And it's all kind of, you know. I just wanted to clarify that I'm not being like, don't appreciate it, but also there's the whole thing where you have to like upload a lot. You have to upload a lot. There's no breaks. Most people that are successful have to upload daily, and you don't have a life. I mean, that's why like everyone's like bailing now. So, and I don't want that. I enjoy this. This is a fun little hobby. It's just I like the pace I go at because I don't feel pressured to get something out in time. I just do it when I feel like it, and I can keep it up, and it's a lot of fun. So, and just to finally say, just to have people here is nice. Sorry, I'll let's go back to the game. I kind of just want to. Yes, that's another one, George. That's a good one. It's the thing you have to do. It's like you have to pose a question, and then people have to click to get the answer, sort of thing. And like the way I do my thumbnails is really bad, technically, but I like doing the number thing because when people are looking at their websites, or they're looking at the specific reason I do that is because it gives me a lot of reasons to have fun making the thumbnails, and having them the same way kind of speeds things up a bit, so I'm not spending too long on it, because I get frustrated if I spend too long on that, so it's just comfortable for me. But also I like the way if you're looking on YouTube, you can recognize one of my thumbnails, and like if you're watching a video and you're on part 2, you can literally just look for the thumbnail that has the big 3 to know where next, and if it's designed similar to this one, like the color and the number, and it's designed like the title of the game, you can find it. That was sort of the reason I went for that. It's more just of a kind of, I like the convenience of it. Yeah, no, it's just, we'll get back to the game. I was a bit worried that I was coming across bad, but sometimes when it comes to that kind of stuff, I have trouble communicating it correctly, and I get a bit weird about it, but yeah, no, I appreciate you. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, there's something else we've got to appreciate very soon, and that is the mysteries of Alpha. There we go, nice and dramatic. There we go. Right, well, the ghost man is like, come in, I have tea and biscuits, so I mean, we'll just have a gander, shall we? Is this the WoW tea party, is it? I don't know if there's like an option to not go in here, but you guys know I'm a nosy bitch. I want to have a look. Ooh, spooky music, my favourite. Okay. Dip, dip, do, out goes you. Wait, that means I don't go that one. No, but I want to open this one. Fuck you. I'm making the decision. Alright, well, this was worth my time. Oh, there were suits here. Computer that's all messed up. Well, this was a very enlightening room, thank you. Okay, I'll just actually, no, maybe I don't close that. Maybe I need that open in case I need to run away from something and hide. Oh, thanks for saying that, Neo. It's just, I don't know, we're all human, I guess. It's, I don't know. It's just, like I said, I'm not good at communicating that kind of thing. It's just know that it means a lot. Actually having people here is just mental. It's, like I said, it's decades doing this on and off, just kind of speaking to myself vaguely, mostly, entirely, so... It's a new weird experience actually having people here, but I'm loving it. It's great just to have people to share all the weird things I get up to. Speaking of weird things to get up to, what have you been doing? WoW. Oh shit! Sorry. Starlight's a good point. Yeah, a very awkward thing to say in the current situation. Look, part of Simon is human. Like, physically, not really, but the scan itself is from a human, so kind of human. Always got to say, love the red party cups. Who was playing beer pong in here? Somebody was playing beer pong in here. Beer pong's fun. Really shit at it. I'm good at the drinking part. That ties in very well with being shit at beer pong. It's funnily enough. Okay, that's narrow. Red ominous lights. Massive growths everywhere. Oh yes! This is what I'm talking about. This place is very big. I don't like that. Actually, I'm hearing... What am I hearing? I'm hearing something. Is that... Yeah, I'm definitely hearing something. Voices? What the fuck am I hearing? Level 7. I'm hearing something. I don't know what exactly I'm hearing. We are?
Just tell me what you want.
Yeah. Oh.
What? How?
The enslaved protein sloshing around your suit is the noose from which the WoW will have itself.
What are you talking about?
As soon as I came to in Omicron, I tried to tell them to make the toxin that would make the WoW wither, but they didn't understand. They put it inside the cabinet. It was so infuriating. They
Cabinet.
needed to take it to Alpha, the fountainhead of the misery we created. And the girl, she figured it out. She was going to take care of it, but the WoW shrieked.
Oh.
All died. You took the gel from the
gel.
made yourself into a venomous snake.
You're saying this toxin inside of me can kill the WoW altogether?
Wait. Did Catherine know that?
Son, now strike at the heart.
So we probably do want to take the... I don't like the ghost... I'm kind of conflicted because I don't like the ghost man. But then... I don't know if I'm very pro-WoW either. Am I? Okay, so... Are we going to do a pros and cons here? Right. Well, it was structural gel, but it's sort of, it's sort of, well, it's like, what was it they were saying again? It's like it fixes stuff to a point, but then sort of acts like a cancer. Similar to the, why when I wait, no, okay, right, so. Okay, pros and cons here, before we go in, right? Okay, wow, cons. Walking corpses, suffering, death. Evil's not the right word, but definitely a lot of bad juju. Big no-nos, big horrible suffering, death, bad, no, bad. No good. Pros. The WoW could technically at some point preserve humanity in some way. It is already preserving life in a way, probably not the most ideal way, but there is still technically life. So it will eventually get there, but there is a cost to that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, to an extent I agree. It doesn't... Yeah, so, yeah, that's the thing, like, is the amount of suffering, because as Midnight says, the WoW isn't evil, it's doing what it can to try and preserve humanity and bring life back. It has achieved that, as Starline has said. I am Simon 2 is living proof. Yeah, that's because it was the WoW that brought Simon 2 in and got us to this point. So technically, what WoW has done has brought some good. Technically, because now we're going to go do some good. But the cost of that is a lot of suffering. Yes, Simon 2 was a very aggressive and weird revival, but technically, despite the questionable origins of Simon 2, 2.0 I'm going to call him now, I like 2.0. Despite the horrific origins of Simon 2.0, Simon 2.0 is now gone on to create Simon 3.0, and we are now about to deploy the Ark, which overall is a good thing, really. It is a preserval, it is a goal. Who's to say WoW won't achieve anything better yet? But the way it goes about it is not fantastic. But then could you argue that a lot of elements of nature itself isn't great either. I mean, you know, there's animals on this planet that devour eggs and young. There's a lot of shit in nature that is just brutal and horrible. The animal world is full of a lot of suffering. Jesus Christ, have you seen the way spiders eat things? The way spiders eat things... this is about to get graphic, so sorry ahead of time. There are spiders that will inject... They will paralyze you, and then inject you with a liquid that will liquefy your organs and your insides, whilst, of course, you are still kind of alive, just paralyzed, and then wrap you up and then suck you like a slushie. That is immense suffering from the natural world. But the spider, like any other creature or insect in this world, all of it together works together as an ecosystem that allows us to exist. Like, the thing about ecosystems, and ours in particular, that we are obviously currently destroying, every little animal, I think one of the yeah, that's the big unknown one. Wow, like, I don't know if you've ever seen it, but there's this story, the very interesting story about there's a term in the natural world, a keystone species. So a keystone species, I don't know this exactly, I'm going to be very much paraphrasing, but there was a national park somewhere, I think it might have been in America, where they had a really bad wolf problem. So they killed all the wolves. And then what happened was that since there was no wolves, the deer populations grew and they ate all the plants. And then since there was no plants, other species didn't survive, and then the whole area just started dying off. Because there was like a chain effect, and that's what a keystone species is. And that's how ecosystems work together. There's little bits of suffering and horribleness within that ecosystem, but it all sort of works together in a weird thing where life is allowed to sort of bloom, but it does require that objective level of suffering. But we all just recognize that as instincts and survival, because that's what the creatures and animals work off of. It's instinct. Yeah, exactly. Evil is relative, or a human concept. Evil requires a level of sentience that we have to recognize your morals and stuff, right? A lot of spiders keep their prey alive as long as possible to have the freshest meal. Yes, they're horrific. Hawk hunter wasps actually just lay their eggs in spiders, so the babies have the alive meal. Yes. So cute. Wow. Keystone species are very interesting. It's also kind of depressing and scary to look at keystone species, because the idea that one species could, like, maintain an entire ecosystem, and we are currently, as things are going, killing off a lot of different species. There's a lot of animals going endangered. We don't know how many of those are keystones. Like, some of these animals that are getting endangered could be a keystone species for all we know. So, like, and a certain kind of animal going extinct or endangered could shut down an entire ecosystem. It's mental. But anyway, that's a whole other tangent. After the talk we've had just now, I'm sort of on the side of... I don't know, actually. I'm sort of on the side of WoW, but also WoW has been... The thing I don't understand about WoW is WoW revived me, but has also been trying to beat my ass this entire time, so out of just kind of pettiness, I might just kill it. Like, let's say, like, right now, in terms of morals and thought process, I'm on the middle. The one thing that could tip me the other way is pettiness, and I think that's maybe where it's going. I actually really like that the WoW isn't just a typical amoral talking AI, it's a cancer trying to follow its objectives that weren't well defined. Yeah, it's just kind of a natural conclusion thing. I am, to be honest, I am leaning towards fuck WoW, because you know what? There is a lot of people who've ran into as we went through, and sometimes it's good to just let go. And actually, to be honest, I'm going to go with what I'm saying earlier. The aggressive creatures are a side effect. It's not the WoW intent to make creatures to harm you. Creatures are just very unstable. Yeah. I do understand this, Starline. I'm also just a petty bitch. I'm actually just personally very offended, and I'm looking for someone to blame. This has been a horrific, terrifying, scary experience, and I'm looking for a scapegoat right now. I don't know. We'll see if Mr. Ghostman has any further arguments. There will be a point.
What the hell is that?
Heart. It controls all the structure gel on Pathos 2. All you need to do is poison the imprint, and the heart will unwillingly spread it across Pathos 2, killing it. Feed it, Simon. Push your arm into the heart.
Do you know what's the other thing that Wait!
Come on. Do it.
This guy's really pushy as well. That's also pushing me off doing it. He's a very pushy bitch. How? So when I was healing myself and killing the WoW...
Can't let the WoW continue producing its filth. Kill it.
Oh, this guy's a bit of a douche. I don't know, man. I don't like this guy. Yeah, you know what?
Just force your arm inside it.
Back off, okay?
Yeah, fuck off, man. Yeah, you're not my boss.
You can't leave. We're not done.
Fuck you, you're not my boss.
Please, Simon.
No!
Humanity will suffer for an eternity.
No, fuck you! I'm old man.
If you don't finish this, I'll make you.
No, you won't. You know what? I definitely am glad I'm not doing it. No! I will not be forced to fist something. No!
Don't!
You have to do this, Simon. This is bigger than both of us.
Hey, mate, have you ever heard of manners? Oh. Oh, wow. You know what? That's a bit of karma, I think. Yeah, you know what? I'm glad I didn't fist a WoW. Yeah, you know what? WoW, are we buds now? I'm gonna say we're buds now. We're buds now. Yeah, you know what? That was actually a good way to decide. I learned that he was a dick. Yeah, he was a bit of a dick. So, you know, I was kind of on the fence until he started being a rude bastard, and then I was like, oh, I've decided now. What the fuck? Okay, yeah, okay. Wow, I thought we were friends. Wow, I thought we were friends. Okay, we're not friends anymore, I guess. Jesus, okay. I guess you're not the WoW, technically. You're just doing your thing. You're just being an animal. Alright, well, okay. Are you just hanging around, are you? Whoa! Okay. Oh, are you taking me somewhere? Or are you eating me? Oh, cool. Is this closer to my destination? I don't think it is. I think I just got eaten. Alright, okay. I have learned my lesson. Let's hide in here, shall we? Oh. I think we need this. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna need some WoW juice. WoW. Give me some juice. Oh, power me up, WoW. Oh, yeah. Oh, good stuff. Right, WoW, me and you are friends now. Right, I'm a pro WoW advocate. Suffering be damned. I'm also suffering, but I'm working my way through it. Okay. Got this thing to deal with now. That's the way I'm going, right? Okay, probably. I hear it. Can't get me if I'm in this rock, right? Yeah, let's say that. Where are you? I kind of want to see where you are. Okay. Can you get me? When I'm here? No? Right, swim over me. Then I'll know it's good to go. Like, right over my head. Okay, go now. Oh, hey, cave. That's not a cave. Oh, God. Oh shit! Under here, under here, under here. No, 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 no. Right. Ooh, is that the space gun? That looks like a space gun. Oh, hey, bud. Can you, piss off? Yeah, it's a space gun. I see it. Okay, okay. And go! Ah, yes, yes. Hi, 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 hi. Leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone! Whoa! Nice try, buddy. He's had a taste of the Simon. He's not getting any more. Enough Simon for you today, Squiddy boy. Okay, whoa, can I get under here? Oh, okay. Yep, if anyone's wondering, I am singing songs from Mario Kart right now. it's helping. Oh, I should get the fucking this. Oh god. Okay, go, go. Oh no, this is probably a bad time to go. Right, where do I hide? I don't know where I hide. I don't know where I hide. Oh, you got me. Well, if you're gonna take me somewhere, don't take me too far from the door, please. Yeah, yeah. Oh no, I'm just getting. Okay, let me go. Thank you. Oh god, I couldn't see where to go to hide. Okay, button, button, please. God, this squid's a big asshole. Okay, okay, it's coming, it's coming! It hurt me! It hurt me calling it an asshole. Let's not insult the giant squid. I wonder how Catherine's doing, it's been a while. Oh god. Yeah, it does seem like the squid was kind of just playing around with me, throwing me about. The TV part. I can't remember which tune it is. It's one of the levels. What is that? I need to. God damn it! It's a Mario Kart 8. It's one of the levels, or it might actually be the. What's the tune? Right, this is not a fantastic tangent. Oh yeah, that was the last time we seen Catherine was on the climber, and because of
made it here in one piece.
Because of the way things work for her, it's literally like she went to sleep and woke up, sort of. Not really. I can't remember how she explained it. It was really good. Suddenly, it's going to be like, oh yeah, we're at the space gun. They need to invent something like that she's having. For like when I'm going on a flight or traveling on a bus, where you just get on the bus and then it's like, oh, you're right there. Oh, sweet. I live way out the way from anywhere decent, so the journeys and buses I have to do to go to gigs and stuff is ridiculous. I think the longest I've been on a journey I've went traveling on a bus was, oh yeah, 7 to 9 hours. Can't remember. It was across the whole country. Ugh. It might not. No, it was 7 hours. I think it was 7 hours. I can't remember. It was a long time. Yes, it's simply missing. I would like some bus journeys have had to be simply missing. Service area. And spooky in the service area. Right. That was a lot. I'm just kind of getting my bearings, looking about. Okay. Cool. Why am I always limping? Why can I not just, like, get into a new area without being in bits? I always seem to find some way to get myself hurt. Now, hold on, but first... Right, before I plug Catherine in, she just can't, like, stop talking and give me a minute. I'd like to just kind of look about and throw books on the floor, you know, important business I've got to attend to. Anything else I can throw on the floor? Chair. Fuck you, chair. Right, yeah, just... fine. Okay, right, I don't think there's anything else to look at. Right, Catherine, get plugged in. Cool.
Catherine, can you hear me?
I hear you. This is Vi. What happened to town?
A lot, actually. But we're back on schedule now.
Yeah, a lot has happened.
I did, but I kind of lost it on my way here on an automated tram thing headed to Phi. So it should be around somewhere.
That's great. Let's go get it.
Alright, cool. Let's all presume it's gonna be as easy as just going and getting it. Ow.
Alright, Fi's up and running.
Cool. We didn't hear a lot about... Or did we? About Fi. Oh wait, here we go.
Did you find out what happened to the ARC team?
Not really. For some reason, they didn't go through with the launch, so they took the Ark back to Tau.
I hope everything's okay with the space gun.
Yeah, I doubt I'll be able to repair one of those.
A satellite is loaded into a shell. The shell is accelerated by electromagnets along the barrel.
Ooh. Then to space you go.
Enough momentum to escape Earth's gravity is gained before regression.
Yeah.
Reaching space, the satellite will shed the shell and unfold.
Cool. Tunnel transport. Contents the Ark. Status requires manual offload. So is it cargo? Cargo bay. Okay, so if I'm here, we would have to go that door, just behind me? That one there? That one there. To cargo. Okay. Staff activity. Catherine came here. Did Catherine? Catherine did not leave. Okay, so Catherine 1.0 is here somewhere.
Has it just been one day?
I have no idea. Our time together is a confusing patchwork of moments to me.
What time is it then? What day?
It's May 11th, 2104.
Oh.
3:30 a.m. But I don't remember when we started.
Fun fact, the actual time that has passed from Simon to waking up until now is around 19 hours. There are a few scenes when Simon passes out, so it's not... Oh, yeah, of course, yeah.
You know, I woke up in my
getting grabbed by acres and all this other
bullshit. Just happens to have happened 100 years ago.
Sounds like a riddle.
It does. I woke up in my bed today, 100 years ago. Who am I?
Okay.
Who am I?
Who am I? That's a movie, isn't it? Jackie Chan? Is it Who Am I? I'm sure it is. I used to watch a lot of Jackie Chan movies when I was a kid. I really liked him. I liked the karate movies and stuff. They were a lot of fun. I think the movie's called Who Am I?
Where I am. Not only is this the future, it's in the middle of the sea. Ooh. I know nothing of this time or what the world looks like.
Not much to brag about now. Before the comet, I guess it was ahead.
Yeah. Better not oversell it. Might change my mind about the Ark.
Blood? Blood? Also, right, hold on. Oh, no. It's giving me the option to heal myself.
What will you do when you get into the Ark? What's the first thing?
Oh,
make sure the Ark is safe, stabilize flight path, activate solar panels.
Well, what's the first human thing you're gonna do?
Oh. Watch the clouds roll by? Does that count?
I'd say so.
I worry when the game gives me the option to heal myself, because then it's like, well, why would I need to heal myself unless I'm in danger? Oh. Okay, let's go this way. Keep looking around before I start messing around with the WoW suckers. Jesus. What happened to you? Oh, health and safety is going to have a field day in this place. Although I have a sneaking suspicion we are past health and safety. I think we might need Sherlock.
Are you suggesting we keep it down here? Doesn't that defeat the whole purpose? It's Trinity among the stars, remember?
The people inside the Ark won't know the difference. We can just keep it down here, and we don't have to risk the Ark being shot through 5,000 meters of broken barrel, and then push through another 100,000 meters of a dust-filled atmosphere.
Will the casing stand all that pressure?
Well, the odds aren't great.
Catherine, say something.
I don't care what you think. I'm launching it.
No need to be like that. Let's just hang on to it for a while and think about it. We can launch it later.
No, that wasn't the deal. We made it to save them. To launch it. Out there, it's hope. Down here, it's a fucking terrarium waiting to die with the rest of us.
Come on, Catherine, it's not asking much. Let's just think about it before we risk the only hope humanity has to survive this hell.
No, we launch it today. This is my project, my Ark.
It's bigger than that. Don't you get it? It's not for you to decide. We're talking about the fate of mankind.
Get away from the Ark! I'm taking it.
Oh, shit.
No, you're not.
I'm not gonna let you ruin this.
Oh, fuck.
Stop it!
Guys, calm down.
Get away from me! No!
What did you do?
Oh,
It was
shit.
an accident.
Catherine, talk to me. Catherine.
Wait.
Oh, God. Catherine,
Did you say something?
it's you. You had an accident.
Oh, no.
Oh. You mean Catherine?
Yes, you
Don't
kind
worry,
of.
it's better this way.
Is it? Well, I found the murder weapon. There's no police to hand this into, though, so, you know, out of respect, I'll toss that over there. Peace be with you and all that. Okay, well, Catherine was way too chill about that.
I think I found the assembly space.
Oh, cool.
It's like a huge open shell. A bullet ready to be loaded.
Right, climb in. Let's go to space.
Right.
Wait.
I'll go pick it up.
Wait, Catherine, I have a request, right? See, when we fire the Ark into space, can I, like, ride this like a horse?
You got into a fight with your colleagues.
Okay.
They didn't want to risk launching the Ark. Thought it might not make it through the atmosphere.
They killed me?
I'm sure it was an accident. They were just trying to stop you from launching.
Yeah, an accident. Okay, sure thing. Accident, yes. Oh, I just accidentally was swinging my wrench about in an argument and it just accidentally clonked you in the head. Oopsie
I
poopsie.
know I'm not an easy person to like. I just thought they trusted me.
Come on, don't do this to yourself.
No, it's like those, is it the, is that from The Simpsons? There's the cowboy riding the rocket in The Simpsons. It's actually in quite a few things. I've seen it in The Simpsons. It's also technically in Borderlands as well at one point.
Real friends.
I don't know.
There was some
Cowboy hat. Yeehaw.
Jesse,
Oh, I need a
Sean,
cowboy hat to do that.
Kevin?
I always wanted a friend. Like a real one. Someone you'd never hold back with.
I'll be your friend.
Oh.
Yes, that one, Neo. That's it.
Now I feel even worse.
I just need to figure out where they're keeping the cowboy hats.
Do you think the Ark will make it through the atmosphere and into space?
It almost doesn't matter anymore. We just need to try. If we burn, we burn. If we're lucky, we just gave humanity a new chance, a whole new era. With the Ark on us, maybe we have a few decades of power to keep it running. In space, we have thousands of years.
Still, one hell of a gamble, though.
This was never about certainty. It's about hope.
Right. From Dr. Strangelove. Don't believe I know what that is, but yeah, you guys got it right. Like I say, I just need to find a cowboy hat, climb on the sus-shaped rocket. What? Well, aren't all rockets sort of sus? if you're thinking about it. Although, yeah, all rockets are really phallic, if we're being quite honest. Humanity just wants to fuck space. Although, yeah, actually, now that you mention that, oh yeah, okay, I get you. I see what you're getting. Oh Jesus Christ! Well, the Ark's there, but I'm gonna need to get that energy pack, do I? Yeah, shit. Okay, I'll go back. Need that energy pack. Only got so many hands, you know. Actually, wait. There's loads of cables here. Is this something I should be making note of? Probably, maybe. Oh, yeah. Okay, we're gonna have to do some stuff here. This will be 2 seconds. Okay. Right. Sorry, guys. Just got a quick break. I'll be back in about 10-15 minutes. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, guys. Terribly sorry. That was very sudden. Like I said earlier, it was going to happen. The joys of being the only tech-savvy computer guy in the family. They got a new TV in. I was asking them about it, and it was arriving today. And they were like, it's a smart TV. I'm like, oh, God. I'm going to have to get connected to internet. But then I wasn't sure if they were going to try and get it booted up tonight or wait till tomorrow. But they were like, we're going to get it set up, but we can't get connected to the internet. I'm like, oh, great. Here we go. You all know, for those of you who are the tech-savvy person in the family, whenever someone calls for computer help, it's like I'm having like PTSD flashbacks. Also, I used to do tech support for retail shops. It's even worse. No, I'm not a programmer. I'm mainly, funnily enough, a media designer. Yes, yeah, it's all that kind of stuff. Although my family is not too bad now. I've managed to get them to learn all of the basic stuff, but occasionally just... for some reason, in this house, we have a Wi-Fi extender because the only ideal place for the Wi-Fi hub is like in a cupboard. And obviously it has trouble boosting the signal through a wall. So I put an extender out there to try and boost the signal. But for some reason, the new smart TV didn't recognize the extender as an actual hub. So that was awkward. So I'm going to have to look into that tomorrow. But no, I'm not a programmer. I have done programming, but not enough to call myself a programmer. I did it as part of my media course I did, where I did specifically game programming and a little bit of programming for web stuff, but ended up in retail. As a lot of people do, you leave and it's like, oh, cool, well, all of the media jobs are in a big city. How much is it to live there? Holy fuck. It's a lot of money, right? I have no money and debt from going to university, so I'm going to go work a bit and then save up some money so I can move to the city. And then you end up in retail for years. Well, the course I was in wasn't specifically game programming. It was multimedia. So I basically did crash courses in web design, graphics design, animation, video work, database programming. I did basic, I think I said graphic design, some small business stuff. And then there was like a small module on game programming. And it was mainly in Flash, but then we moved over to Unity later on. It was all small, like, it was not like a full course and stuff, but it was basically like tasters of a bunch of stuff. And then on your last year at university, you had to do an honors project, which was basically you spent the whole year in your personal project and you were graded on that. And I did a game. I made a game in Unity. I was intending to go and do a master's in game design down in Dundee, it was, but never came to be. I was very out of my element. And with programming, I was more into the video stuff and the media things. I was aiming towards like working as part of a review website or part of a media company, doing game things and stuff, and then end up doing my own thing, my YouTube stuff, and working in retail, and ended up working in retail for a long time. Which is actually sort of like the other reason why I do the YouTube, is because I don't forget all the stuff I learned at university, like all my graphic stuff and graphic design work, my video work, and because like everything you see for the channel is all made by me from scratch. So because it's all the stuff I learned at uni, so it's a good way to like keep those skills up in case I find some actual work in it. Yes, programming does suck, and I'm really bad at it. I went to like a bunch of game jams, and I think I don't know, you could argue it was a confidence issue maybe, but personally I went to a few game jams and I realized how out of my element I was. And yeah, programming is interesting. I did get into it and I did relatively well, but I was really out of my element, and I think I would love to make games and stuff, but I don't know, you'd want to be just like part of the team in a different way. I don't know exactly. The programming, I didn't do very well with the programming. But yeah, anyway, so as I was saying, yeah, I also, whilst I was working in retail, I was mainly part of the IT team in the shop. It was like a local shop, and I was part of the IT team in an office, and we were in charge of running. They had like their own. It wasn't like a big branch. It was like a local independent shop, but it was a really big one. And they had a scanner system for all their stock, and like you scan stuff at the tills. So we were in charge of running that and general IT. And the place was a shithole, and I hated it, and it made me miserable, and I left it last year, and thank fuck I did. So I'm used to being the IT guy. Ugh. Sucks. I like about programming is you control the machine, you're the absolute master. Yeah, it's... I think the thing I liked about the very satisfying thing about the programming was when it's sort of like you have a thing in your head you want it to do, you write it out, and you can, if you go from scratch to nothing, with programming, if you're building your code from nothing to do stuff, you can see exactly how it works, which is super interesting, and how it all kind of comes to decisions and how things happen. There's an element of that that's very interesting. I'm not explaining it well, but problem is that it does what you tell it to do, not what you want it to do. Yes, because then you like write a code that goes, oh, I'm going to make it something do this, and it does that, but it also does like 4 or 5 other things, and then there's like a million errors, and then you fix one error, and then it duplicates into 5 errors, and then you're just crying, and it's horrible. The bad thing, you need heavy math for game programming. Yes, you do. I was okay with, but. You work remote. Yeah, but the problem is that, so through my university friend, I got signed up to a supply bank through a university. So basically, if they have any media jobs for me, they'll forward them to me. Problem is, I signed up. They did say the jobs aren't often, and there could be loads of jobs all within a couple of months. There could be nothing for a long time. But I don't think they gave me the right impression exactly how long the stretches of time were, because I got signed up to that. So I signed up to the supply bank last year in October, around about October, and I haven't had a job yet. Nothing. I keep emailing them going, is there any work? They're like, no, nothing yet. And I'm like, fucking hell, really? And they said, like, it's probably not going to work with a full-time job. And I'm like, well, that's kind of a pain in the ass because I need work. So I'm currently looking for part-time work, but where I'm at is really bad for work just now. The only options are retail and care, and I do not want to go back to retail. I do not want to go to care, so it's kind of a tricky situation. Yes, definitely. If your code is working, don't touch it. Just find a way to work around it. Don't touch it. Jesus. Tell me how to be good at math. My head hurts when I think about fractions, but I'm able to solve Google Facebook interview problems in program. Why is that? How is this possible? I don't know. There's the thing with math that always buggers me is it's always like the I think my game was in. I tended to, whenever you activated the physics is when I had a couple of, the game I had a lot of physics in it. That fucked me. Because it was like a racing game and there was a lot of physics in it, and a lot of that is on the Unity engine. A lot of the physics is controlled on the engine side, but there's still a lot of stuff that you have to implement into that to make it work, and a lot you need to know. I don't even want to think about it. Anyway, brain's actually hurting thinking about it. But that was a long time ago. Can't even remember. It was such a long time ago I last did that. Oh Jesus. Okay, Starline, that's a bit. I'm gonna presume you mean math, but okay. Did I say that? I meant math. I don't know. Anyway, beep boop. We need to beep boops. Let's go get an energy pack. So sorry about the interruption. Tech boy off to save the day. It's like, how did you become good at math? Quotation marks. I thought that might have been a misspell. I was like, Jesus, okay, man, that's TMI, please. Okay. Anyway, right, we need this. We're gonna leave that door alone, I think. No need to annoy the WoW. We're on good terms just now, I think. Okay, right. Yes. Look, you have a choice when in Scotland. You've got 2 lanes you got to run down. You're either a junkie or you drink a lot. Most of us tend to drink a lot because it's at least, like, culturally acceptable. Which is actually a bad thing, because to be honest, I'm not a bit... I don't really... I'm not a big fan of drinking, to be honest. But the one thing that's really horrible about... I would say is really bad about living in the UK in general, because it's... I think it's the same in England as well, is that I'm not a big fan of drinking. It depends on the scenario and who I'm with, but most scenarios I don't really like drinking. If I'm with, like, my close friends, a beer or 2 is fine, and I can have fun. But most scenarios I'm not a big fan of drinking. But to be the one guy... If you go out with a bunch of people and then they're all drinking, having fun, and you say, oh, I don't really want to drink, that is very... It's not frowned upon, but people find it very weird. It's so normal, and everyone... People don't necessarily push you or peer pressure you, but it feels really awkward to say you don't want to drink and you don't want to drink. You feel incredibly out of place. And it's sure, it's a fun culture about the country, but it's the one thing I think is a bit like, oh Jesus, really? It's weird. Oh, thank you very much. I feel like the way I talk is very weird. I don't know. I have this weird issue where, so, my accent is Doric, certain kind of lingo from up in Scotland, but not like Glaswegian, but it's not as strong as most people up here. I had to temper it a lot when I went to university, because there was people from like South Africa, Czechoslovakia, a lot of places, and like most of them, their English was really good, but like the accent stuff in Scotland, not so good. So I had to kind of change my accent slightly just so I could communicate with my fellow university mates. And then a lot of like watching YouTube exposed me to a lot of American media, so I've kind of formulated my accent a bit more. But like, if I'm with like some of my Scottish friends, it's like, how you doing, Minkov? How's it going? How's things? You know, it'll go back into that, but I don't know. I feel like I talk weird. I don't know, in comparison to people around me. I only drink like once every 2 months with friends, but when I drink, I will get absolutely smashed. Honestly, I'm kind of the same. I don't like to drink too much, so I don't, which probably leads to me having a low tolerance. So when I do drink, I tend to get... Yeah, I'm probably exactly the same. Imagine Lucky Charms mascot sitting on a rock. Hi, I'm Scottish, not Irish. Please. We get confused a lot. Not that I don't like the Irish, I actually quite like the Irish. I've met a few Irish people in my lifetime, and they've been very funny people. They're really nice people. I really like them. My ideas and my thinking. Oh. I have ideas. Most of my ideas revolve around try not to die and avoid the spooky monsters, but I appreciate it, thank you. I need another energy pack. That's wait, is there an energy pack here that it's sucking on? Are you... No, you're not. Okay. So we need... Or do I... Wait. Or do I just need to move this one over here? Because it sort of looks like the only thing I've really done here is just turn the lights on. Hold on. Let's just play around here. Let's have a look about. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for saying that. I'd like to think I'm pretty down to earth, but I don't know. I always worry when people say that. But I'd like to think I'm pretty grounded. I don't know. Especially if you see some people online. Oh my god. Anyway, payload detected. Sorry, I used the word payload detected, and I was like, yeah, that's what I call my. Anyway, yeah, the payload. Let's but close the payload bay, shall we? I'm gonna stop laughing at the phallic machinery. Right.
Is that it?
I'm really not that familiar with guns of any size. Oh, here we go.
Wait, what are you insinuating with that, Catherine?
Lock and load.
Okay. Never mind. Right, let's go to the gun. Yeah, that is entirely Starline's fault. We have went down that path. Actually, you know what? Now that that's went away, yeah, that's all done, right? That's all done. I'll take that. Thank you very much. I've got a funny feeling we might need this, will we? I don't know. Let's just stick it in there because this is like generators, right? Plus the lights come on. I like lights going on. Okay. Oh shit, I should have climbed in the tube with the rocket. Oh. I want to go to space. I wanted to go to space. Can't I go to space? Oh, who fucking threw all these chairs and shit everywhere? God, the scientists need to clean this place up. Catherine, was this you?
Now what?
Now we just need to get the shell into the gun and then kaboom.
Aren't you forgetting something? How are you gonna get us on board the Ark?
Yeah.
Don't we need to make another scan?
Oh, don't you worry. You don't operate something like the Omega space gun with your bare hands.
You mean it's a pilot seat?
Wait.
Like back at Omicron?
I don't think we're getting on the
Yes,
rocket.
and we can use it to transfer you to the Ark while operating the gun. 2 birds and all that. Now, take the Omnitool and plug it in next to the seat and I'll guide you through the final steps.
Catherine, you've omitted some information from me before, i.e., pardon me, Simon 2 situation. Are we actually gonna go on the rocket? I don't think we're gonna get to go. Well, what the hell are we gonna do? I'm gonna need a hobby. I'm stuck down here. What kind of underwater hobbies can I have? Not diving. I've already done that, and I don't want to do that anymore. Not out there. No more deep dives, please. Oh, Simon 4. Oh, that would be interesting. God knows I'll get left as Simon 3, and Simon 4 is going to piss off without me. We're just going to have to deal with all our shit down here. Alright, well, am I going the right way? I don't really think about it. I just kind of touched buttons, the airlock happened, and I'm just leaving now. Alright, let's not think about it. Let's go. Don't think, just do. Alright. I'm going on a rocket ship. Is that the seat? Jesus Christ, I thought it'd be inside something. Maybe not, maybe not. Maybe there is a cockpit. Ha! Cockpit. Sorry. Alright, anyway. Okay. Yeah, Oh, that's very weirdly familiar, isn't it? Will that mean we're gonna be on the Ark? I fucking hope so. What about Catherine?
I'll never get used to that.
Guess you won't have to. Not after this is over.
Right. Have a seat.
Okay. What was that thing about the Indians? Stealing your soul? Oh, the cameras. Yeah, that's the one.
Okay, I'll activate the seat. You should be able to use the machines to load the bullet you assembled.
The machines? Going into
How do you
VR.
operate this thing?
Don't know, I never tried this one. But pilot seats are notoriously easy to use, so it shouldn't be a problem.
Whoa. Oh, whoa, what the hell? Oh, I'm already controlling. Oh, cool. Pick me up, please. Okay, no, we'll get the Ark first. Meh. Okay, I'll just get on with it. It's a little thing, did you see? Like making a crane go up and down. I hope at one point before I die, I can get to play with like a crane or a big digger. I'm gonna have to like... Is there somewhere you can do that just for fun? Like a big ass crane or like a digger. No! One of the wrecking balls! Oh, that would be well fun! I need a change in career, I think.
Ready when you are. Just hit the button and we're off.
But we need to transfer our minds to the Ark.
We also need to make sure it launches at all, so I tied them to a single switch. Just push the button and we're off.
Is there another button for transfer? Can I do the transfer? Catherine. Oh wait, scanning.
Thank you, Simon.
Don't mention.
Wait,
It's an amazing thing.
who's getting...
And I want you to know I appreciate it.
What? Why are you saying... Why are you speaking like this? Oh, you bitch.
20 seconds.
Oh, I know what's happening.
Just give it a second.
Oh, Catherine's going. Yeah, there's not enough time to scan me, is there? Oh, god damn it.
9.
Oh no.
7. 6.
You gotta be kidding me!
5.
Oh no.
4.
Oh well, partly's gonna get there. That's probably enough. Oh wait.
Yeah, we made it!
Yay! Oh damn, I am version 3. Oh shit.
I'm still here.
Oh no.
I'm still here.
Oh yeah.
Catherine!
I'm here.
What the hell happened? What went wrong?
Nothing. They're out there, among the stars. We're here.
God damn it, why'd I fall for that twice, Simon, you idiot?
I saw it. It finished loading just before it launched.
Oh.
Yeah, I saw.
Then why are we still here?
Simon, I can't keep telling you how it works.
Yeah, Simon is really slow.
You
God
know
damn.
why we're here. You were copied onto the Ark. You just didn't carry over. You lost the coin toss. We both did. Just like Simon at Omicron, just like the man who died in Toronto 100 years ago.
Yeah, Simon, you really need to catch up,
We
man.
came all this way. We launched the Ark.
I know it sucks, but our copies are up there. Catherine and Simon are both safe on the Ark. Be happy for them.
Are you crazy?
But I want it to be
Down here with those
me.
fuckers living at large on a spaceship. They're not us. They're not us.
I'm sorry you feel that way, Simon.
They kind of are, really, in a way.
We
Oh
made
god.
sure that something of the hundreds of thousands of years of human history survive, that something lives on.
No. Fuck this. Fuck this. Fuck you. Fuck you, Catherine. You lied. I believed in you. I trusted you. You said we're getting on the fucking Ark.
We are on the Ark, you idiot! I didn't lie. I can't be responsible for your goddamn ignorance. You
Fuck!
I don't know, kind of with Catherine on that. Simon kind of just should have...
Please don't leave me alone. Catherine? Catherine?
I don't know why Simon didn't catch on to that earlier. I kind of seen where it was going, I guess, but... God. Ugh. Oh, scary to think about. Wow, that was Soma. Well, we made it, guys. That was Soma. Sealed into a dome, 4,000 meters underwater with a battery that lasts 190 years. I'd like to think he could maybe think of some way out and then just get eaten by a squid. Yeah. Scary. But yeah, that was Soma. I feel like that was a crime that I didn't get around to this earlier. I can't believe I overlooked this game for so long. Well, I didn't really overlook it. Once I started doing the YouTube stuff, it basically got added to my like backlog. I had a bunch of games set aside. Thank you. Oh, there is an after credits. Okay, I'll hang about. I have like a backlog or a list of games I was wanting to do for the channel at some point. So that's basically part of, but not all of, the lists that I have for voting. If you weren't here earlier and heard me saying, I might as well say it now. At the start of the stream, there is, if you go to my community tab on my YouTube channel, there is my latest post that I made a straw poll with a vote. You can go there and put your votes in for the next game. It's like a ranked order thing. So whatever you rank at the top will get the most points. So I think it works better for not having so many people here. So yeah, so that'll be decided. I got that set up ahead of time because I'm wanting to kind of give myself enough time to prepare for that. There's a lot of little things like graphics and intros and stuff to prepare, and testing, extensive testing, and get the right settings for recording and stuff. So yeah. Damn, imagine Simon being Simon though, waking up in the morning and ending like this. I would call that a shit day. 19 hours? Yeah, no, it was a shit day. I was going to say, is it? Yeah, if it's 19 hours, it's within a day. So, yeah, shit day. Yeah, not a great day, I don't think. Are we, it's quiet. Like, is this after credits? Is this the point in the cinema where everyone kind of goes quiet? There's maybe still a few people, like, walking out. Being noisy fuckheads. Because they can't be bothered waiting for the, like, ending credits tease for the next movie in the Marvel Cinema Universe. After credit scene. Where you see Thanos or something. Man, that was the shit back in the day. Now it's just not the same. Okay. Ooh. Okay.
Whoa. Is this... Did it work?
Am I Simon 4? Ooh. The arc's kind of shitty so far. This is a kind of shitty arc. Hopefully it's a bit better out here. I'm not a big fan of this cave. Oh. This is nice. Like a fantasy game or something. Oh, wow. Oh, this arc's pretty cool. Oh, this is nice. Oh, thank you, Simon 3. Oh god, he's not having a good time, is he? Let's not think about that. Arc. Let's think of other things. Oblivious to the realities of the sacrifices for this nice lake. Nice little woodland walk. Ooh, what's this? Calibration survey. Welcome. If you're reading this, you have successfully entered the Ark. This survey is designed to give the developers a better understanding of the subjective experience on how to improve your well-being. Okay. I feel... normal? Yeah, I feel alright. Yeah, I feel normal, I guess. Oh, I can't feel normal. Okay. I guess I feel... Oh yeah, oh I can select it. Yeah, I feel fine. How would you describe your mental condition? Yeah, feel alright. Yeah, my screen isn't like blurry or weird, it just feels like I feel alright. Yeah, pleasant surroundings, I'm okay with it. I'm being optimistic. No, I'm alright. How do you perceive your new... a new chapter. Do you think your existence will be a life worth living? Yeah, maybe we could find something new. We've got a lot of time, so might as well figure out something to do. No, I'm good. No, I'm good. The wonders of technology. Now I have loads of time. Think of all the hobbies I can have. I would have, if I had like infinite time, god, the amount of hobbies I would have. So much little things to make and do. What makes you? If someone copies the exact neurons inside your brain, that is not you anymore. So what really makes you? Obviously not the... Oh man, you... I can't remember what stream it was. I think we went into extreme detail. And I think I expressed all my thoughts on... existentialism. I think it was the third stream. I can't remember, but in the earlier streams, I did go through the whole conversation on my thoughts on the whole existentialism thing, and it wore me out. So I don't want to go into it again. If you want to see my exact thoughts on it, I recommend going back to the earlier streams. I went into it. I went very deep into my brain to think about it. Whole game is depressing. I think it was the third one. Don't quote me on that. I think it was the third stream I did of Soma. But I don't know exactly. It was when I got to... When did I think it was the third stream. I probably titled it something about existentialism. But I can't remember. Can't remember which one it is. Sorry, I would go through all again, but it was I don't have the brain power for it. Shit. I would have to think. Was it a second stream? I think it might. Yeah, I would take anyone else's advice over me. It's when I got to second stream actually makes sense because it's when I got to that place where the proxies were and where Acres came from originally. No, I was after that. No, sorry, I'm mixed up. There was the proxies in there. What station was that? Dumbat. It was where the Dumbat was before I got to the Dumbat. And I was going through. Yeah, it was when I got to the Dumbat, that area. Before I got to the Dumbat, we had a whole conversation about it as I was going through people's rooms. I could go on to the stream and see if I can mark it after I've finished this one somewhere. With the chapters, I'll see if I can try and do that for you. And for people who are interested. Sorry I'm not going through it again just now, but it's like a whole can of worms. And we're near the end, and I need to get the stream finished up. Hello. Oh, I like your outfit. What am I wearing? Oh, I don't have legs, apparently. Oh, hey!
I can't believe we actually made it.
Well, we did.
I'm so relieved.
It's okay, Simon. Everything's all right now.
Yeah, Midnight, if you find where I get to the Dumbat, actually the best thing to look for is when the Dumbat goes nuts. Before that, there's a whole section, or I can't remember. It's sometime before the Dumbat goes nuts. I'm exploring all the members in that station's rooms. We get very deep into that conversation there. Yeah, it's just, we're on a satellite now. It's weird, but, like, considering the circumstances of Earth just now in this universe, it's probably the best we could do. I know I could have put that better, maybe more philosophical or smarter, but I mean, it's to the point. Probably the best we could do. Yeah, I think the thing that I'll have to say now is thank you, Starline, for joining us. You helped us take in this a lot more than I probably would have on my own, so I'm going to say thank you very much for joining us for that. I probably wouldn't have taken this in the same without you here, and you were very good not to spoil anything as well. So, yeah, I would highly recommend going back. Between Starline and all of us in here, we kind of were able to suss out most of what was going on, despite my issues. Yes, okay, yeah, it is episode 2, yeah. I knew I titled it something about existentialism, yeah. It is episode 2, totally. Yeah, no, thank you for dropping by. Yeah, okay. This is the last time we're going to think about Simon 3. What Simon 3? Well, I don't know what you're talking about. There's only one Simon now. We're not going to think about that. So yeah, that was Soma. And ooh, the face is all back together. That's nice. It's still not quite there, but okay, it's fine. So yeah, thank you everyone for joining me. That is the end of the stream. That is the end of Soma. And as I said, go to the community tab. There's a vote there. Vote for what you're wanting to see next. And the next stream, I think it's probably going to be, if I'm going to be streaming again, it'll be the next Saturday, because we're going to be moving on to new games, so I'm going to need time to prepare for that and test. Anyway, you still don't know how WoW shoves Simon into Imogen. I mean... Yeah, I mean... The question there, I guess... see you, Midnight. Thank you for coming by. There's a dead robot helper laying in the room next to where Simon 2 wakes up Neo. Oh, okay, right, yeah. Well, you can... I'll maybe have a look at that and see for myself. We'll look back at the video, but yeah. That would make sense. It would just get the robot to do it. Cool. Yeah, I can't remember seeing that either, but it was a very long time ago. But anyway. Yeah, the robot carried her corpse and shoved the components in. Ooh. Kind of be interesting to go back and look at that, actually, because... To be honest, when I first looked at that, I probably wasn't really sure what I was looking at first. And just kind of went, oh, this is weird. I was probably speaking a lot of pish on that first stream, to be honest. But anyway, as I said, thank you very much for watching. Thank you much for joining me with Soma. Wow, this was a fun game. I can't believe I left it so long. And, yeah. We'll see what will be up next. It's... Apparently, Alien Isolation is winning. Part of me is glad I'm finally going to get to have to conquer that game again. Another part of me is dreading running into that goddamn alien again. But we'll see. The vote is still up. There is still time to vote. I'm going to give people plenty of time to vote. Wow. Yes, Starline. Wow. This was a fun game. Wait, did I say... Can I be honest? That was not intended. It was so not intended that I thought you said that pun first, and then I realized, oh wait, did I say that? Was it me that said that first? Okay. Was not intended. Damn, I should have said it was intended. Then I would have seemed like a smart dude. But you guys know me. I'm not a smart dude by now. I'm a fanny, as they say. Anyway, I need to go see how they're getting on with this TV. And then I'm going to have a nice long sleep. And I'm going to go double check this vote. Actually, I don't know if I voted. Maybe I can turn the tables. Okay, I'm going to go look at that anyway. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you, Starline. Thank you, Neo. Thank you, Midnight. Thank you, George. Chase will probably... I don't know if Chase will be by just now. I might watch it later. Thank you, everyone who's been by watching me play Soma. And thank you for joining me. I've loved having people here to enjoy these games with. And I'll see you guys all for some more next weekend, where we'll be playing whatever you guys vote for. And I will vote for, because I'm going to go vote now. So, alright, catch you later, guys. Thanks for coming.